phenomenal right now for her. I mean, she talked to us last night, Stacy, and we talked a lot about her path and her road to get here. She was going through life, wasn't really a competitive athlete, and hadn't done much competitively, but then all of a sudden she came into this sport to try to get into shape and improve her quality of life, and now all of a sudden she finds herself an elite competitor in one of the fastest growing sports in the world. Absolutely.
Krysty's story is a remarkable one. She walked into the gym at 255 pounds. She's weighing in at 191, and she is proud. She is proud to be a strong girl. We talked about redefining strength and redefining what it means to be a girl.
Krysty Geesey on your left and Sara on your right. Look at this place here at the Deuce, Stacy. Absolutely packed. The crowd is crazy on a hot summer night. As Krysty and Sara get ready to get moving here. Our first duel at Rush Club 001, and they're underway.
DJ, what's up, man? We always work together. Don't have to be here. This workout's getting ready to go down. Michael Aaron's giving you 10 seconds on this 5-minute countdown. Here it goes. 10, 9, kicking it off. Sara and Krysty, you go in 3, 2, 1, go! And ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Rush Club 001 is live and kicking in the heavyweight women's division. It is time to hit the red clock.
Good start here for both girls, Stacy, Sara, and Krysty getting it going. You see the clock in the background, about 4.5 minutes remaining as they head to the pull-up bar.
Absolutely, and this is a movement that not all these girls are super comfortable with. We talked last night about gymnastics movements, and they talked about how they would like to do work with a barbell. 115 pounds on a snatch like this is nothing for these ladies. Where they're going to maybe slow down and gain or lose some time is when they get to the pull-up rig.
This crowd really behind them as they get into it here tonight. These are normal people with normal jobs, normal lives, and families who in many cases get up at the crack of dawn to train. They work hard every single day, sometimes 5 and 6 hours a day, as you mentioned, to train for an event like this and get a chance at the Rush Club belt.
They absolutely do. And we're talking about a combination of movements here. So not only do we have barbell movements with initially the snatch here and then moving on to clean and jerks later, but we've also got the gymnastics movements. We're doing burpees over the bar. What their judges are looking for is that the chest and the quads both hit the ground at the same time, like you're going to see Krysty do now. And then she needs to take off and land on the other side of the bar. Each of those you're going to count as a third rep, and you'll see the hand go up when they're doing the rep countdown. So for those of you watching at home, you're counting the reps out for them as they jump over the bar. Krysty's moving on now, getting back up on that barbell, back up on the pull-up, excuse me, to finish her next round of pull-ups.
Clock approaching 3 minutes as these two athletes continue to give it their all. Blood, sweat, and tears. You can see the fatigue starting to set in. How much does the humidity play a factor on a night like tonight, Stacy?
You know, I think that you can prepare for a lot of things, and I think that these ladies plan and prepare for the unknown, the unknowable all the time. And so this is one of those unknowable situations. We just saw Krysty Geesey get a no rep, and now they're moving rep for rep as they're taking on that 115-pound snatch. Krysty's moving back on to the burpees over the bar. Sara's neck and neck. With just less than 2.5 minutes remaining, we're going to see how quickly they're going to move on to those clean and jerks. The humidity in this room, you guys can experience this at home, but it's like we're in Miami, Jim. Let's be real right now.
And I lived in Miami for 10 years. I'd say it's almost even worse than Miami. We have a packed house in here, a sold-out crowd. We have some portable AC units with the mist blowing, and it's been hot all day, but these athletes are even hotter, and they're feeling it even more than we are.
All right, and we're moving back on to the snatches again. This movement is by far one of the most complex movements in all of Olympic lifting. We were talking about technique and form. We're also adding into that the adrenaline of head-to-head. We're talking about the crowd cheering people on. We're talking about something that we've never done before. And Krysty just had never know what. This is one of those situations, Jim, in 5 minutes where a single movement can actually make or break a workout like this.
Look at the exhaustion of Sara Urban and Krysty Geesey.
You can actually see Sara's sister just off to the side cheering her on, right in her ear.
As we get close to the 1 minute mark, our first duel of the evening, the women's heavyweight, 156 pounds plus, Sara Urban and Krysty Geesey, hearing it from the crowd here in Phoenix.
I want to point out, Jim, that yesterday at the weigh-in, Sara Urban weighed in at 191 pounds. And she's doing those pull-ups right now like they're nothing. So for anybody out there that says, I can't, it's not for me, I think that Sara is an incredible example that anybody can jump into this and excel at it.
Unbelievable what these athletes do, put their bodies through in this competition. Only the elite athletes need apply. As you take a look there at Sara Urban, now Krysty Geesey on the pull-up bar. 20 seconds left in this opening duel as they work their way through the challenges. Sara and Krysty exhausted, nothing but fumes left in the tank.
And you've got Sara moving on to her clean and jerks now. This is 155 pounds, and she's exhausted. Krysty's gonna, oh, not right.
Sara Urban with the hands on the knees. Krysty Geesey, the same thing. She's known for her quads. Everywhere she goes, we talked about that last night, Stacey, as we come back to us here on camera.
Absolutely.
But she is absolutely exhausted. Both girls giving their best in that one here tonight.
Without question, you know, they talked last night at the press conference about the time domain and the fact that it was just 5 minutes, that they were going to have to go hard and fast to get through this. I think that with the humidity, the crowd, the adrenaline, and also the fact that this is 5 minutes of both a combination of Olympic lifting and also the gymnastics movements, I think it was incredible, and I think they put on an amazing show.
I did too. What an amazing performance to get it started here tonight by Sara Urban and Krysty Geesey. Let's head up to Derek Price in the pit for the official decision.
Heavyweight women, Sara Urban. All right, Sara, I know you can't breathe right now, but we want to know. We know you get courted to do a lot of events around the country. What makes Rush Club so special, and why did you travel here tonight to see us?
If you can hear through my heavy breathing, I love the fact that they
She said, if you can hear through my breathing.
I love that they recognize
I love how it's going down.
how they recognize weight classes. It sucks as a big girl to do burpees and pull-ups, but it was fun to move heavyweight.
Sara, we love having you. We love the weight classes. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Everybody, one more time. Heavyweight champion, Sara Urban.
Great performance to get it started. Sara Urban and Krysty Geesey. Jim Griesheimer, Stacey Snyder, Derek Price. Time to turn it over for the first time tonight to the fourth member of our broadcast crew, Bourke Garduno. Take it away, Bourke.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Stacey. I'm here with Krysty. Krysty, you did phenomenal. Things just didn't go the way you wanted them tonight. Let me know your thoughts.
Your mic is on.
Sara's a great athlete. Tough workout. My legs got a little bit shot, but gave it all it had. Your mic. You broke your mic. You did phenomenal. We'd love to have you back in Rush Club. Everybody, one more round of applause for Krysty.
Maybe slow down and gain or bring some time. This is 155 pounds, and she's exhausted. Krysty's going to people on. We're talking about something that we've never done before, and Krysty just had
$25 at the door. We're not selling them online. We're not giving them away after tonight, so you got to get them at the front. My girl Kimberly is right here. We're going to give away a tank top to the audience member who makes the most noise. I don't know, but right back here. Woo! All right, you guys, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. You got to use our hashtag Rush Club Nation, hashtag Rush Club 001. We want to hear from you. Stacey and Jim, back to you.
All right, Brooke Garduno, the fourth member of our crew here tonight. We are just getting started at Rush Club 001, the Deuce in downtown Phoenix. We'll be back with more, still 8 more duels coming your way, 8 more belts on the line when Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff, continues. We are back at Rush Club.
For those of you guys that saw East Valley CrossFit at the games, he's trying to hide, but put your hands together. A little appreciation. Representing Arizona, East Valley CrossFit in the games. Well done, August Schmidt and his team. I had a hand in it. I did some coaching. I'll admit it. You're welcome.
All right, we are back at Rush Club 001 in Phoenix. Jim Grieshaber and Stacy Snyder here pitside. A great performance by Sara Urban and Krysty Geesey to get it going, Stacy. And we start with our second one here tonight. It is going to be our next one, our next duel.
Men's lightweight.
Men's lightweight's coming up here next at Rush Club. 174 pounds, Gene Francis and Jacob Marinez. Yeah,
absolutely. Last night in the press conference, these guys said that they were not super scary. When we talked about getting psyched out, they said that they were not scary and cuddly. So I think not scary and cuddly is also going to be wicked fast to me.
All right, let's go back up into the pit for the intros, and here's Derek Price.
Okay, it's back to me. Let's bring in the men of the lightweight division. For all of you locals out here, Rob Pfeiffer and all you guys that I've seen for the last couple of years, you're going to recognize them. Let's bring to the stage first, Mr. Gene Francis. Challenging Gene tonight, and if you were here early, you probably saw them doing their little back and forth deal, half showing off, but half just that talented. Challenging Gene Francis in the lightweight division. Let's bring him out, Jacob Martinez!
let's talk about the challenges that they're going to go through here tonight.
This one is going to be interesting because it's going to be a descending ladder. So they're going to start with 3 legless rope climbs, then do 3 rounds at a traditional Metcon, move on to 2 rope climbs, then 2 rounds, and then finally 1 legless rope climb and 1 round. All of these movements are going to be a bar muscle ups, pistols, and clean and jerk.
In the pit, Derek Price getting ready to get things started with our second duel of the evening. Men's lightweight, Gene Francis and Jacob Marinez. And there's a look at what they'll be doing, Stacy.
Yeah, it's going to be unbelievable. This is something that we're going to call a grip buster. Between the rope climbs and also the bar muscle ups, then we're moving on to the barbell. Their hands are not really going to get a break.
Jacob's on the left and Gene's on your right. You see Derek Price there in the middle. Gene, born and raised in Arizona. Played a lot of sports growing up, anything he could, wrestling, snowboarding, skateboarding, a little baseball, loves being outdoors, doing anything out there.
And Gene's also an RN nurse. She's done that for 6 years in critical care. And Jacob is in nursing school right now.
10 seconds on the clock. Here it goes. It's going to really be real. 3, 2, 1, Duel.
Jacob up on the rope, Gene as well. They go up there quick, they come right back down.
I gotta tell you, I was not surprised at all to see them get up and down the rope so fast, but keep in mind, this is legless. Notice that they're only using their hands and upper body weight to pull themselves up that rope.
That's unbelievable upper body strength from these 2 guys right here.
And they go right from the rope to the bar muscle up. When that's done, they're moving on to a pistol. This is a 1-leg squat, but we actually have to see them below the knee crease. They're doing 3 on each leg, so a total of 6, and then moving on to 4 clean and jerks at 135 pounds.
Marinez, who's a full-time student going into nursing, to talk about how he wants to help people. Meanwhile, Francis has been an RN for 6 years.
Yeah, no question. Let me clarify for those guys at home that are looking at this. This is from the ground to overhead, so they can do that through any number of presses. They can do a strict press, a push press, a push jerk, or a clean and jerk. That's why you're not seeing some of the traditional overhead movement.
Unfortunately, Jacob Martinez is the man. He's a yes, and that guy's gymnastics is
Jacob Marinez, a little bit of a lead here over Gene Francis. We had a chance to talk to both of them last night, getting ready for the Stacy. Talking to Gene Francis, has been in more competitions than he can count. Unique kind of guy, loves to play the piano, go to concerts, reads a lot of books. Says he loves to get beat in training because it keeps him humble and ready to compete.
Yeah, without question. You know, and Jacob last night said they were both small and fast, and so the psych out here is just go. It's exciting to watch them. The bar muscle up is an incredible movement too. We've seen that happen a lot in a lot of programming and training throughout the functional fitness industry recently. So these guys are no stranger to any of these movements, and 135 pounds is light, but when you're taking on 3 rounds, then 2 rounds, then 1 round with the rope climbs and the bar, it's gonna start to tear on their grip.
All the way up.
What you saw there from Gene as he's pushing is almost moving into like a push press situation, even a straight press situation. He's just going right up with that bar. Jacob's right back on his next round of legless rope climbs. So that's 1 of 2.
Both guys starting to feel it a little bit here as the crowd screams out encouraging for both of them.
Without question, Gene is a pro on a bar, on a rig. If you see this guy kick on bar muscle ups or pull-ups, he can fly through them. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him catch up through the body movement.
Gene just getting up on the bar as Jacob has moved on to the pistol.
You gotta love the judges too. She's checking very quickly to make sure that the movement is clean. That we're seeing everything get right below that knee crease. And you can watch her make sure that everything is working beautifully. We're just over 3 minutes into this workout. This one is for a time. There is also a time cap on it, so if they reach 10 minutes and nobody's done yet, then they'll move on to who completed the most number of repetitions.
Jacob back up on that bar. He's kind of cruising here now, getting ready for those pistols again. 3 on each leg in this final round.
Here's the thing, Jim. If you do squats at home, squats are hard enough. Try doing them with one leg. When we're done here, you want to jump out there and do some pistols?
I had hard enough time climbing to the top of the rope once. Jacob Marinez. His last challenge, the clean and jerk.
I feel like, there we go, Rush Club Nation crowd, loud and proud in the house tonight, watching Jake move on to the next movement, finishing his round to overhead. He's got to get back up that rope. You can look at him looking at it, a little bit of dread.
Approaching the 4-minute mark, he's got one more challenge here with the rope climb.
Yep, once he's finished with this, as long as he gets up and touches the top of that, he's got one more round. That round includes 2 bar muscle-ups, 3 pistols on each leg, and then finishing at 4 clean and jerks, or ground to overhead. As soon as that's done, looks like Jake is going to clinch this one.
There's Gene Francis playing from behind at this point as Jacob Marinez kind of cruising here now, doing the pistols. You're looking Jacob there on your left. Those pistols are tough. Both guys exhausted right now. Jacob with a big lead as he heads toward the home stretch of this duel against Jacob Marinez against Gene Francis in the men's lightweight division.
I would like to point out, Jim, that we are getting all this done in 5 minutes and 7 seconds. These guys talk about being light and fast, and they were not kidding.
Clean and jerks now for Jacob.
He just got a couple left. And that's it.
Jacob Marinez is our winner over Gene Francis here tonight.
That was unbelievable.
Look at the exhaustion on the part of Jacob Marinez. A job well done. He gets the victory here tonight. Stacy Snyder over a very game Gene Francis, but so quick from the start, Jacob Marinez, and then steady all the way through.
Jacob Marinez, everybody.
For our official decision and an interview with
Gene Francis. Good job, Gene. Good job, Jacob. A little kiss and hug, a little sweaty man love on the cheek. I saw that. That's what's up. All right, in the men's lightweight division, put it together, Jacob Marinez. Jacob, while they're putting the belt on you, I know if I ask you what was your strategy, you're going to say go fast. What we want to know is what was going through your mind in that workout?
Really just to keep consistent on the rope climbs. That sucked. That sucked.
So basically you're thinking, stay consistent, this sucks.
But it works.
One more time, everybody, put it up, still trying to catch us there. Jacob Marinez.
We go to Bourke Garduno. Bourke, take it away.
That was, all right, Gene, that was super close. Things didn't really go the way you wanted. What are your thoughts about the competition?
That's all I have. In practice, I was faster than I was able to do it, so I PR'd.
All right, you guys are amazing. We hope you come back to Rush Club. You guys, one more round of applause for Gene. All right, it's just a little hot in here. But Jim, Stacy, I think it's because our crowd is so dang sexy, right? Let's hear it for the crowd. Ladies, we want to see your muscles. Do you have bulging biceps or some hot legs, some quads? Show us your muscles. Our girls are going through the crowd. They want to pick you out. We want the audience to find the sexiest ladies in the crowd. We know you're out there. Ashley, I see you. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, you guys. Nominate your friends. Hey, breaking news tonight. Rush Club is hitting the road for 2015. 10 cities across the nation. If you want to find out more, text Rush Club to 95577. We just launched our fundraising campaign tonight. It's on Indiegogo. Again, text Rush Club Nation to 95577. All right, do we have our ladies? Do we have our ladies? Kimberly, Ashley. Ashley, what are you going to be showing off tonight?
I don't know. What does everyone want to see?
What does everybody want to see from Ashley? I don't know. You kind of got it all going on right now.
You tell me.
You have some killer legs. Do you guys want to see Ashley's legs? Woo! All right, who else do we have here?
Sara Santucci.
Sarah, what are you going to be showing off tonight?
Apparently my muscles.
Your muscles, your biceps.
Not that big.
All right, who do we have here?
Hi, I'm Robin.
Robin, what are we showing off?
Incendia's arms.
All right, ready? I gotta hear your crowd. Let me hear it for Cindy's arms. Woo! All right, we gotta wrap it back. You guys, all of you are winners. Ashley's legs, Robin's arms, your muscles. Back to Jim and Stacy.
All right, thank you very much, Brooke. What a night so far here at Rush Club 001. Sara Urban and Jacob Marinez are winners. We'll be back with more from the Deuce. Rush Club 001 presented by KillCliff.
Thank you.
RX jump ropes were designed specifically for the CrossFit athlete. RX jump ropes are built to be extremely durable, completely reliable, and supremely versatile. And they will go as fast as you need them to. The only question is, how fast do you want to go?
I am Miranda Oldroyd. I have been a trainer for 10 years and have been competing in the sport of fitness for 5 years, hoping to one day qualify and compete in the CrossFit Games. I will wear the compression socks in workouts or the little sleeves, double unders, obviously tons and tons of double unders, high rep box jumps. If you're not getting as sore, you're able to squat better later, you know, so maybe I don't need to jump or run again, but if my calves are all bound up from doing that, my squat position is going to be altered or I'm not going to be as powerful. And I've tried other brands of compression and I liked it, but the difference between the CEP compression gear, it's medical grade, it's the highest quality stuff out there. I have noticed a huge difference just in how it works. They're freaking hard to put on, which you can tell the difference just in that, how much more compression you're getting compared to other companies, feeling how much more difficult they are to put on. You can see the quality and how much better compression you're getting.
Rush Club 001 is presented by KillCliff, test positive for awesome, and by X Training Equipment, highest quality equipment at the best price. Okay. Presented by KillCliff, Jim Grieshaber along with Stacy Snyder. Our next one up, Lightweight Masters men, Stacy, and that means the older guys, hate to say that, but they are Michael Moseley and Peter Lujan.
Yes, Peter Lujan, known as the Beast of the Flats. Beast of the Flats, and also Michael Moseley, a champ here tonight, so it'll be fun to see what these guys do. They might be in the Masters, but without question, they are some absolutely outstanding athletes.
Super inspirational. Let's go into the pit and Derek Price to get this started.
All right, the next group of guys that are coming out to see us right now are some of my personal favorites. We all have favorites that we grow up watching in these different sports, and I've seen these athletes compete for a long time. One of my very personal favorite athletes in the entire sport. This guy puts out like nobody else, has a motor and shows up. Coming out of Thatcher, Arizona, CrossFit Nemesis, Masters athlete, Peter Lujan. Okay, now Peter, I told you were my favorite guy, but we did you dirty because the man that you're about to compete against can straight up get down. He almost needs no introduction, but I'm going to say his name anyway. He hates when I call him this, but bottom line, Mike, you're the champ, Michael Moseley! While these gentlemen are gearing up, I want to throw a shout out to the programming mastermind right here sitting down front row. If you like what you see, Augie Schmidt, put your hands together for Big Augie. The workout is on the board. Check it out. Read it, write it, memorize it. 7-minute time cap. Who goes the deepest?
7 total bar and 9 box jumps. We're going to cap it all off, Jim, with 1 rope plan.
I see big tries over right here.
That's it. For these Masters, huh?
That's all. Just a couple of things.
I'm right in between the two of them. I'm 42, so they're 43 and 41.
We'll get you in here in November.
Amazing.
We left out the kitchen sink.
This is for time. The clock is set for 7 minutes. So look at the beast of the flats right there. Peter Lujan has a couple of kids. 17 years he's been working for UPS, been doing competitive fitness for 4 years. Eric Walker at CrossFit Nemesis. Meanwhile, Michael Moseley helps run and operate his affiliate, CrossFit Now.
We talked to Peter last night at the press conference, and he said it's not every day you get to go up against a world champ. And so knowing that actually made Peter step up his training for this event tonight.
Peter says he looks forward to many, many more years of self-torture. He's got to experience a little bit of that here.
A little bit of torture.
The Rush Pro belt on the line for Michael Moseley and Peter Lujan. Lightweight Masters men's division.
Eric Walker on the clock. 9 seconds.
Here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4.
3, 2, 1. Do work.
We'll start off with 3 rope plans. Here's what's interesting is Peter's choosing to do this leg race. This is not a leg race rope plan. So he's just taking off. Looks like Mike got the message too, so he's just having to change up.
Lujan in the early lead, and look at this. That never ceases to amaze me every time I see it.
Handstand push-ups, man, we're talking about an incredible amount here. We've got judges looking very specifically to make sure that every movement is crystal clean.
Still working that rope is Michael Moseley. Peter Lujan on the pull-up bar.
Once he's done, he's going to go right to these ball shots. You're talking about 20 pounds. His judge is making sure that he's breaking the squat at the bottom with every rep and hitting the target with every rep.
See the concentration, never have to catch that ball first.
Judges are also making sure that when the pull-ups happen that they are going right chest to bar. So this is not traditional where the chin just has to go to the bar. The chest has to touch the bar. So we've got Peter moving on to his next round of handstand push-ups. He's going to blow through those and move right over to his next 7 chest to bar pull-ups.
He's slowly catching up to it. They're watching the pace. He's hawking him down.
I gotta tell you, Peter might be off to a blazing pace, but Michael Moseley, he's a champ for a reason. So behind for a minute, I think.
Under 5.5 minutes left in this duel as they work their way through the challenges here at Rush Club 001. Michael Moseley and Peter Lujan. Lujan on your left, Moseley on your right in this men's masters lightweight duel here tonight as Lujan continues in the lead with the handstand push-ups.
We'll see how long that lead is going to last, Jim, because after they're finished with their 3 rounds, they completely switch the movement. They're going to take on 2 more rope pumps, and they're going to move on to the bar. I know that that's a comfort zone for Michael.
It was not a good rep for Lujan.
In heat like this, with energy, adrenaline like this, every rep counts. So that one no rep could be a deciding factor later on.
2013 Dubai CrossFit Games Masters 40 to 44 division champion Michael Moseley making a comeback here against Lujan, who's been struggling with these handstand push-ups and some blood on the top of his head now, Stacy, as well.
Getting no reps from his judges. Getting a crowd to cheer him on. Sometimes when you go out hard and fast like that, you know, the tank burns out pretty fast. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here as Michael's looking to get up on the rope for the next time. There he goes. And a clean rep for Peter. Fortunately for him, that's the last handstand push-up he's going to have to do tonight.
Moseley back on the rope.
3.5 minutes remaining, guys.
Gets a little tougher this time around.
Yeah, man, we're talking about some early workouts. You're adding the adrenaline of this crowd, the heat in this room, just the sheer force of what we're asking these guys to do. So after Michael gets up the rope again, taking his time because he's noticing his lead, he's going to take on the hang power cleans. That's where the bar is going to be stood up straight and starting just above the knee in a place that we might call the launch. From that point, he's going to move on to the clean with the elbows moving fast and upright. So he's about to pick up that bar at 137 pounds.
Lujan having a little trouble. Good job, Stacy. Lujan having a lot of trouble now with the rope climb. Moseley feeling it too as we look at Lujan. So many years of training, so many hours sweating, bleeding as he is now in the gym to prepare for this event. And sometimes your muscles can just lock up on you. Sometimes they can just quit on you. And you never know what the human body might do in an environment like this with the extra condition of the humidity here tonight as Lujan trying that rope again. And you see Moseley with the crowd screaming. You see the blood coming to the back of Lujan's head. Trying to get up that rope.
This is rough, not gonna lie. This is gonna be like a battle of grip right now. You know, you've got a lot of contributing factors. You've got sweaty hands, you've got a rope that you're not used to. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening right now.
With 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining for these two. Michael Moseley telling us last night, Stacy, Vic Cardino and I had a chance to talk to him. He said his number one goal being a sheriff is to stay alive. He's not worried about dying on his own, but he's worried about his children not having a father anymore. That's a pretty powerful motivation day in and day out.
Yeah, no kidding.
And he just comes in here and competes and has fun. He said when he competes, he wins. Winning is a bonus.
Yeah, no question. You know, Michael said to me when I was talking to him about getting ready for this, and I asked him what his catchphrase was. He said, I train to survive. I compete to live.
There goes Moseley. Good close-up shot there. Moseley did not get that rep.
I gotta tell you, it's heartbreaking. You have this entire Rush Club Nation crowd cheering them on behind him, rooting for it with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. I mean, this is the battle of the rope climbs now. These guys are competitors. They are fierce. They are aggressive. They train and work hard. And so we're talking about this is not fun for them either. They want to get up the rope just as much as we want them to get up the rope.
Lujan just can't make it up that rope right now. Just too exhausted.
Less than a minute left. I feel like Michael's going to take his time, catch his breath, and attack the rope. You get the Rush Club Nation cheering them on. I think he'll get up there.
Lujan giving it everything he has, trying to get up that rope. Literally everything in his body. Approaching the 30-second mark.
I was corrected earlier that these were going to be lightweight rope climbs, so that's why we're seeing the upper body strength here. We're talking about these grip busters, you know, we're talking about pull-ups, we're talking about the handstand push-ups, and now we've got this rope. We got Michael Moseley going.
Just can't make it up, almost for Michael Moseley. 5 seconds remaining, and both guys exhausted here tonight, putting everything on the line. Michael Moseley and Peter Lujan.
Standing ovation from the Rush Club Nation.
Stacy, a great performance by both these guys. They just ran out of gas toward the end and could not get that rope climb done. A great start for Lujan. Moseley came on strong after.
Absolutely, you know, check their hands, man. If you want to see what's going on right now, look at their hands. That's going to tell the story.
All right, Stacy Snyder here, pit side. Let's go up to Derek Price in the pit for the official decision.
Let's get it up for him. Michael Moseley. And right next to him is Peter Lujan. Ready, Carlin? Step in and take the belt, Mike. Mike, another really hard-fought duel. I mean, we spoke about it today, and with your previous MMA background, you like to get in the one-on-one and do the scrap. We spoke about this being a real good environment for you and kind of what's drawing you back into the sport. How did you feel like it went down for you tonight?
You know, it went down, it was. The rope climbs got changed apparently as we were doing it, so I was caught off guard on that, but hey, this is CrossFit. You don't argue, you just go with your judge, so hats off to the judges.
Yeah, hats off to the judges and hats off to Mike Moseley, everybody. One more time, our Masters champion, Michael Moseley.
Those rope climbs, tell me what happened.
I just lost my grit, lost my arms, tried to get ahead of them early, and I did. But the master daddy is, just push it out and kick my ass.
The Master Daddy did a great job, but so did you, Peter. Round of applause for Peter! Great job, Michael. All right, you guys, we love giving things away, and we're going to continue. We have some great sponsors. One of them happens to be Softbox. So, when I say Rush, you say Club! Rush! Club! Rush! Club! Rush! Hashtag Rush Club 001. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. Jim and Stacy, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Bourke Arduino. What a night so far. Michael Moseley victorious over Peter Lujan. Women's Masters, Jennifer Hallquist, Lisa Mendoza coming up next here at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff.
RX jump ropes were designed specifically for the CrossFit athlete. RX jump ropes are built to be extremely durable, completely reliable, and supremely versatile. And they will go as fast as you need them to. The only question is, how fast do you want to go?
Hey guys, I'm here with Jason and Aaron Fine. Jason's been a staple in the local CrossFit community. Him and his wife are the owners of CrossFit North Scottsdale. Jason's been battling a ferocious battle of cancer, and he's got a special project called Project Kindness that I wanted to let you guys be aware of. It's important that we share it with everybody throughout the entire country and wherever you guys are watching Rush Club Nation, that we all get on board with the Project Kindness for Jason and Aaron Fine. I know a lot of you guys are aware of them and the struggle they've been going through. So let's give them a hand for the fight that Jason and his wife have been putting on. And in doing so, let's give him a hand in making his project successful. Project Kindness, being kind to each other, giving each other love and hugs and not criticizing, because we're going to make this a legacy for Mr. Fine. So let's give him one more round of applause. Thank him for being here. Thank you.
Hey, while I have them out here right now, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to grab my man for 2 seconds who's out here, the co-owner of the Phoenix Rise. This is Cal. Cal, go ahead, tell us a little bit about it.
I want to first say thank you to AJ Richards for being a great partner to the Phoenix Rise, so please give it up for AJ and Rush Club. We're a new professional team here, the Phoenix Rise, and we would love for y'all to come out next Saturday to jobbing.com to watch us play the DC Brawlers. We have a lot of our team on hand over here. Matches next Saturday at 7 p.m. We'll have flyers on the way out that give you all the information you need. So thanks, Derek, for having us out here, and let's roll.
All right, I love to see the sport advance because it's what we love. Cal, thank you. Phoenix Rise athletes, thank you. They just turned it back over to me, which turns into, once again, my favorite point in time. Ladies and gentlemen of Rush Club Nation, are you ready to see the master females throw down? It sounds like a yes to me. So let's bring out the very first one. She's a local. Rob Pfeiffer knows her really well out of Scottsdale. From CrossFit Urban, Jennifer Hallquist. I talked to her earlier today, and she said she is straight up ready to throw down. That is Lisa Mendoza.
Club 001 presented by KillCliff, and Jennifer Hallquist, Stacy, is local physical therapist, went to massage therapy school, corporate fitness and wellness and athletic training, has a BS there, 3 years of graduate studies, has a doctorate in physical therapy.
These girls are absolutely unbelievable. They're fierce competitors, they are dynamic in what they're doing, and they are ready to throw down tonight. I do love Jennifer's catchphrase. She says sometimes you gotta go commando. So this is what we're looking at, Jim. It's a 7-minute time cap, 30 double unders, and then 3 rounds. 5 over the box jump, 7 pull-ups, and 9 wall balls. 30 double unders, 3 more rounds of 5 shoulder to overhead at 95 pounds, 7 power cleans at 95 pounds, 9 burpee to plate, 45-pound plates, and then wrapping it up with 30 more double unders.
This Women's Masters Challenge, presented by RX Smart Gear here at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. Jim Grieshaber, Stacy Snyder, DP Derek Price, and Brooke Garduno as we get set for Jennifer Hallquist and Lisa Mendoza. DP, take it away.
All right, thank you. Back over to me, my favorite part once again. Lisa, how we doing? Jennifer, how we doing? You ladies ready to do this? They look good. They look ready. Mike, are the judges ready, sir? Let me get out of the way because we're going to see some double unders in just a second. All right, Paul Locke, you're blocking the clock. Bunch of Punk Masters athletes all over here tonight. Michael Anders doing a couple last-minute safety checks, making sure that the box, the cable, and the cord are all well situated. It's like Urban Cowboy meets CrossFit up in here. For those of you guys that are 40 years old, you're like, yeah, it kind of is, I get it. Yeah, right. We good? Mike says we're good. Here it goes. Timer's up. Jennifer and Lisa, you have 5 seconds before it's time to boogie. 3, 2, 1, do work.
Is going to pass under their feet 3 times. This is a movement that Lisa has admitted that she's not super great at. And we can see that now she's getting tripped up. Jen was almost unbroken.
Once you get into a rhythm, you just keep going like you see Jennifer Hallquist doing there. Finally, Lisa Mendoza's got it going too.
This is all about timing. The movement of the double unders, that rope passing twice under your feet. It's about how fast you can move your wrists. You've got Jen moving right over to the box overs, and now she's moving straight over to hit her wall ball shots.
And Lisa's okay with that, Stacy, because she knows that she can make up time later, but she's got to get done with these double unders first.
Yeah, she's got to get done with them, but she has admitted that this is not her forte. With 30 days in advance to practice the workout, this is where you can have the opportunity to strategize and train and work on some of these areas that you might be more weak in. So we're going to see Lisa's going to have to haul some serious blood to catch up with Jen.
She's still going to have to do 2 more sets of 30 double unders.
Yeah, I'm sure she's looking forward to it.
And these challenges here in this duel against Jennifer Hallquist, who keeps on moving through the challenges. Now back to the over-the-box jumps, 5 of them.
So this is not a traditional box jump where you have to stand straight up and have an open hip at the top. This is just on and off that box. Right back onto the pull-ups, and now we're going to get Lisa on her first round of wall ball shots. Again, you guys, this is a 20-pound wall ball.
Lisa, a patrol lieutenant for the Peoria Police Department, is also a competitor in physique competitions.
Yeah,
has a master's degree in counseling also.
Yeah, Lisa just took place in her first amateur show at the Air Force Base. She took place on November 16th at the NPC Western Regional, and she's currently prepping for a USA National show in Vegas where she has the chance to be a pro. And what sets her apart is she's the only one that uses functional fitness in that role to train for those events.
She says she does the same workouts. Doesn't do any of the bodybuilding workouts, put away the dumbbells. Like you said, just the competitive fitness stuff for both. This goes to show you how much versatility, and talking to these athletes across the board last night, By far, this is the toughest sport they've ever competed in. We've got Division I college football players here. We've got major college gymnasts and wrestlers,
strongmen,
and track and field athletes, and strongmen, and like we'll see later. And all of them universally said this is the toughest sport and the best workout that they've ever been a part of. You can see the exhaustion starting to set in on the face of Jennifer Hallquist. And there's Lisa back with the over-the-box jumps.
Nice work on the hip. Lisa Mendoza.
This might be where she can take some time off. She's making those look pretty easy. Moving on from there, she's using the plates to help her get onto the pull-up rig, and she's going to finish her pull-ups. Meanwhile, Jen is cruising with her last round of wall balls before she moves on to the next set here.
Jennifer Hallquist holding on to a slight lead. Here comes
Lisa's catching up though. They're going to go up for rush.
Oh, not quite.
Hallquist back at the double unders. And Mendoza continuing with the wall ball.
Again, if you watch Jennifer over there, it is the flick of the wrist. That is the trick to double unders. People often turn them into arm circles. They start doing some crazy stuff with tucking their legs. But if you can maintain that rhythm and use your wrists, you can go unbroken, just like Jen did.
Jennifer Hallquist waiting for the double under. Lisa Mendoza.
So now we're moving on to the barbell. So this is where we're going to see Jen go from shoulder to overhead. This is 95 pounds. This is light for these ladies. They're perfectly capable of doing a heck of a lot more.
Stacey Snyder and Jim Breesauber here at the Deuce in Phoenix. Rush Club 001 presented by KillCliff, Lisa Mendoza and Jennifer Hallquist. Lisa there on your screen in this women's masters duel. Continuing with what has been a great night so far. This place packed. You can see the crowd, the intimate atmosphere cheering on these two competitors. Lisa with the double unders and Jennifer right now on that barbell with the power clean.
This is one of those things that we talked about, Jim, moving to weight classes, is that we give these athletes a month in advance to practice, to train, to strategize these workouts. So Lisa certainly knew that double unders were going to be part of her workout tonight. And also she was going to see them 3 times. So, you know, I'm not surprised if she's going to take the opportunity to jump on that. This is why we're seeing a struggle now.
And look at the physique on both ladies here, Jennifer Hallquist.
So what's happening for Jennifer now is she's doing a burpee, and at the top of every burpee, she has to jump on and off a 45-pound plate.
And that's not easy, these burpees. A lot like up downs I used to have to do in football practice. We didn't have to jump on the plate after.
With 90 seconds left in this workout, I think that we're certainly going to see Jen move on to the next round here. Whether or not Lisa's going to get done with her doubles.
Let's do work.
Mendoza still working on the double unders. Hallquist on your right, taking her time now, heading back to the barbell. Here come the power cleans now for Hallquist.
And then we're going shoulder to overhead. So what we're going to see is that movement. We got Jen doing a traditional push press with the dip and the drive going straight up overhead. She can move that bar however she wants to. She could do a push jerk, she could do a split jerk, but Jen's got the strength, so she's going with a straight push press like it's lightweight. When she's done with this, then we're going to see her get into those power cleans. That's what we're seeing now. Those high fast elbows catching the bar. That's what we're looking for.
30 seconds left. Lisa and Jennifer. Jennifer with a comfortable lead here.
I feel like when Lisa's done with this tonight, she's going to start working on some double unders.
Under 15 seconds remaining for Lisa on your left and Jennifer on your right in this Women's Masters duel here at Rush Club 001 presented by KillCliff. 5 seconds remaining and Jennifer Hallquist will be our winner. Jennifer Hallquist collapsing to the floor, Stacey, in exhaustion. What a great job by her as she finishes this duel against Lisa Mendoza. She was steady throughout the whole thing. AJ Richards over there going to present her with a belt. Derek will interview her in just a minute, but what a performance by Jennifer Hallquist against Lisa Mendoza here tonight, who could never recover from that slow start on the initial set of 30 double unders.
Yeah, you know, it's rough when you have a weakness, and in a world like this, you can't hide that. So here's where we're seeing a couple of those things going down with the pull-ups and also the jump over the box right here. Unfortunately, in an environment like this, when you are head-to-head, if there is any kind of a weakness, it will certainly come out here. You can't hide anything. So at least in those doubles, you might have a new nemesis tonight.
All right, let's head back up to the pit and Derek Price, DP.
Let's get the hand in the air and the belt on the way. Master Champion Jennifer Hallquist. Now, Jennifer, I want to talk to you a little bit. Your perseverance, what we witnessed, I saw you come off, I saw you fall, I saw your ankle sprain. You looked at it, you went right into the boxes, went right back onto the floor. What was going through your mind?
I can't feel anything.
I can't feel any pain.
Not yet, anyways.
Pain-free, but I'll tell you what, we put on a show and we appreciate it. One more time, Masters champion here at Rush Club, Lisa Hallquist.
Let's go to Brooke Garduno. Brooke.
Animal. And if you think you have what it takes to throw down like Lisa, be champ, and want to learn more, our next event is in November. Log on to rushclubnation.com and check out athlete registration. But let's continue to give away some free stuff. We have some awesome sponsors like KillCliff, but wait. If you guys want to win, wait. When we say rush, you say claw, rush, claw, rush, claw, rush, 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 rush. Awesome.
Brooke Garduno. Still a lot more to come. We're not even halfway through. Jim Griesauber, Stacy Snyder, Derek Price, Brooke Garduno. We're back after these words with more of the world's greatest competitive fitness competition, Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. Rush Club 001 is presented by KillCliff, test positive for awesome, and by X Training Equipment, highest quality equipment at the best price. All right, Jim Grieshaber, Stacy Snyder back with you here at the Deuce in Phoenix. Rush Club 001. Stacy, presented by KillCliff. What a great night so far, and we've got even more coming up here now. Masters men heavyweights with Jamie Handley against Christopher Bourke.
Yes, we're going to see a combination of pull-ups and barbell. Pull-ups and barbell. Pull-ups and barbell.
Going to be a lot of fun. Let's head up into the pit to get it started with Derek Price, DP.
All right, all right. All right. Back over to me. Check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Turn my microphone on or I'm going to punch you in the face. Oh, they can hear me. Okay, we are back. We have a really cool crew to follow what you just witnessed. This is the Masters Men Heavyweights. These guys can straight up get down. They probably beat every one of you at the Open, regardless of division. Let's bring out my friend, trains out of Tempe and Chandler, the big dog, Jamie Handley. Come on, Jamie. All right, bringing to the stage all the way from GTX, coming in to take on Jamie Handley, Chris Bourke. Come on in, Chris, put your hands together. This is your Masters Heavyweight Championship at Rush Club 001.
Christopher says, act as though we're impossible to stand. It is time to crush it. So let's see if he's going to crush it tonight.
All right, there he is, Christopher Bourke and Jamie Handley. Let's take a look, Stacy, at what these two men will be doing here tonight in this duel. Let's look at the challenges for Handley and Bourke.
Christopher on the left and Jamie on the right. Tonight is an AMRAP of 7 minutes. We're going to start with 10 pull-ups, 20 shoulder overhead, 10 pull-ups, 20 power cleans, 10 pull-ups, 20 front squats, and 10 more pull-ups. At that point, we're going to finish with a D-ball over the shoulder. It's a heavy ball in the middle of the floor here. It's 150 pounds. The weight on the barbell tonight is 155 pounds. There's no saying what's going to happen when you add all these elements together, but it should be an awesome heavyweight battle.
7 minutes on the clock. Look at the shape these two guys are in. 186 plus heavyweight masters here at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. What a great event here in downtown Phoenix. A sellout crowd here at the Deuce, standing room only. People packed in here, literally sprawled on the floor, sitting around in front of our table, Indian style, all the way across the room.
It's unbelievable. The energy in this room, the heat in this room. I mean, there's so much love in what's going on tonight. It will be what I would call an electric atmosphere.
We look there at Jamie Handley and then Christopher Bourke. Bourke on the left, Handley on the right. Retired from the U.S. Air Force, a jet engine mechanic, Christopher Bourke. Doing competitive fitness for just over 2 years. 12th in the world for the 2014 Reebok CrossFit Games Masters Division. In qualifications, has just fallen in love after being a bodybuilder for 20 years. And meanwhile, for Jamie Handley, has been doing competitive fitness for 4 years now. Played Division I football at UNLV.
And they're
active his whole life. Starting with the pull-ups. You said we're just going to go pull-ups, shoulder to overhead, pull-ups to barbell.
Barbell. The whole way through. 10 pull-ups is nothing for these guys. Jamie's been talking that he's been training at tempo pretty evenly, and now we're moving right into that shoulder to overhead.
Handley and Bourke not having much of a problem at all with these overheads.
No, but they are using different techniques. You've got Christopher doing a push press, and Jamie's using a push jerk. It's that double catch with the bent knee as well. They've got 20 of these. So we're talking about grip. We're talking about what happens when you go from shoulder to overhead, then on the barbell, back onto the rig, and back to the barbell, back to the rig, back to the barbell. It's a lot of work. Off we go. Jamie's going to jump right on too.
Look at these two elite athletes just whip themselves up over that bar.
Oh, yeah.
Go try a pull-up and see how easy this is.
No, thank you.
What are you talking about? You do this stuff all the time. I see it all over Facebook.
Not at this level. You know, Jamie was talking that his training has been at tempo a lot recently. We've also talked about Christopher having his training being really consistent. So none of these movements are strangers to these guys. They're strong in their own right, and what they're doing right now is that clean, the power clean. So again, we're looking at the speed of those elbows, catching it high and fast. The faster the elbows can move, the easier that movement can be. That strong shoulder shrug helps to propel that bar up as well.
20 power cleans at 155.
Oh yeah, Jamie's moving his barbell around too. It's the barbell dance.
So far, fatigue not really a problem for either guy.
I don't know about that. I'm sure that they are beautifully tired.
They're not showing it yet. Look at the crowd here at the Deuce. What a great shot that is from our crew. Heather Berry, our producer director. Looks really nice right there.
I gotta tell you,
coming to life.
It's like Jimmy's dancing with his barbell, moving around the floor with him. Less than 4.5 minutes in, Jamie is moving on to his next round of 10 pull-ups. Now this is not chest to bar, this is a traditional pull-up, and they can choose to do these any way they want to. They can do them strict, they can use a basic clip, or they can use this butterfly kipping movement. Any way that they want to do them, they train all three. If you wanted any of these guys to do strict pull-ups, they would do them for you gladly.
Handley finishes them. Now Bourke as well, getting close. Getting some chalk on the hands as he looks back to the barbell. Both guys even at the barbell.
Well, what's going to happen now is front squat. So we're talking about fatigue. The trick here is to keep the weight in your heels and to keep your elbows up and moving with you. So if you lead with the barbell, that barbell is going to follow your elbows. So we're also talking fatigue. They've had that front lock position now a whole lot tonight. The combination of the barbell and the pull-up rig. You can start to see Jamie's chest collapse a little bit. Christopher might just go unbroken on these 20 front squats. This is 155 pounds. This is no joke.
Wow. Bourke just powering through him. As you look at that crowd here, letting him hear it.
One more. Oh, he's good. He went unbroken on 20 front squats at 155 pounds. Are you kidding me right now? That is insane.
That's a 3-minute mark. That is insane. As Handley continuing to fight through those front squats. And he finally, that was not a good rep. Bourke back on the pull-up bar, has a little bit of time here. Got to do 10 pull-ups here before finishing the D-ball over the shoulder at 150 pounds.
Yeah, Christopher is in straight up competition mode now. He went unbroken on his front squats, rocked out his pull-ups. He's got a comfortable lead. He can watch, he can see what Jamie's going to do. I would say that when Jamie gets on that pull-up bar, he's going to start picking up that D-ball. It's 150 pounds. This is where we have some of that strongman coming into play. You can't just pick up 150 pounds like that.
As we approach the 2-minute mark, Christopher Bourke in the lead over Jamie Handley. Both guys like to collect things. Chris collects race cars as a 2007 Celine Mustang he's working on right now. Meanwhile, for Jamie Handler, a sneakerhead with hundreds of pairs of kicks in his closet as he's back up on the pull-up bar trying to catch up with Christopher Bourke.
So the trick here for that D-ball is to get low. To get low and to get your forearms around it. To get it cradled up into your lap and then to use a big scooping motion to get it up and over your shoulder. Just like that.
150 150-pound ball that he's picking up there as Handley continues on the pull-up bar.
With 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining.
There's still time. There's still time. If Christopher starts to fatigue, Jamie likes to move heavy objects. That's what he does. You know, when you're working with this functional fitness, he's not a stranger to this.
Three balls over the shoulder now for Bourke.
You're going to see Jamie jump down the first one now.
Let's see if Handley can catch up with the ball. Bourke's starting to lose it a little bit. Handley hasn't even picked up that ball yet.
Well, I can't blame him. You know, at this point, with the movements that they've done, 30 pull-ups, 60 movements with their barbell, 60 movements. There's no joke that these guys are fatigued. You can see them panting, catching their breath. Christopher has a sizable lead. I'm thinking he's going to take it all the way.
He's got 30 seconds left, still trying to add to that lead with that ball. How heavy does that 150 feel right now?
300 pounds, 400 pounds.
Christopher Bourke on his way to victory here in this heavyweight Masters men's duel over Jamie Handley at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. The crowd screaming for Bourke as Handley crippled by exhaustion right now. Bourke wants one more.
He just wants one more for fun.
And there it is. It didn't count because time had expired, but the crowd lets him hear it, and Christopher Bourke is our winner. Great performance by him. He really won that one on the pull-up bar, and then by doing all 20 front squats consecutively, just really pulled away.
Yeah, those 20 unbroken front squats at 155 pounds after the shoulder to overhead, after they did the power cleans. That's just crazy.
Hey Chris, we got an interview to do. There's a lot of people are going to work out later.
Take a look there.
You're going to see that shoulder to overhead, the pull-ups.
Somebody bring Chris this walker with one of the tennis balls.
There's a good shot of the two competitors. You see Bourke right there. There he is on the pull-up bar. And now look at these front squats.
This was it. This was the time.
Unbroken.
That is when Christopher took away this workout.
All right, let's head back into the pit. Get the official announcement from DP, Derek Price.
Here he is, he's back to life. Our winner, the men's Masters Heavyweight Champion, 001 Rush Club, Chris Bourke. All right, Chris, you had a night, you had a good lead. You were killing it. Jamie was a little bit behind you. You were on the ball. You'd already won the event. The show was over. You reached out to the crowd, you said one more time. What's that about?
Don't leave shit on the table, ever. Never leave nothing, give it all you got. Time runs out, keep going. Gets you better for the next time.
Outstanding. What the man is saying while he's trying to breathe is, if you step up to the plate, swing the bat. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, Masters Heavyweight Champion, Chris Bourke.
All right, Jim Grushauber, Stacy Snyder, Derek Price, and Brooke Arduino here at the Deuce in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. Rolling on. What a great night so far, Stacy. We have a lot more action coming your way when we come back. Stick around.
Oldroyd. I have been a trainer for 10 years and have been competing in the sport of fitness for 5 years, hoping to one day qualify and compete in the CrossFit Games. I will wear the compression socks in workouts or the little sleeves, double unders, obviously tons and tons of double unders, high rep box jumps. If you're not getting a sore, you're able to squat better later, you know, so maybe I don't need to jump or run again, but if my calves are all bound up from doing that, my squat position is going to be altered or I'm not going to be as powerful. And I've tried other brands of compression and I liked it, but the difference between the CEP compression gear, it's medical grade, it's the highest quality stuff out there. I have noticed a huge difference just in how it works. They're freaking hard to put on, which you can tell the difference just in that, how much more compression you're getting compared to other companies, feeling how much more difficult they are to put on. You can see the quality and how much better compression you're getting.
Rush Club 001 is presented by KillCliff. Test positive for awesome. All right, we are back. Rush Club 001 presented by KillCliff. Jim Grieshaber, Stacy Snyder, DP, Derek Price, the best MC in competitive fitness, and of course Brooke Garduno at the Deuce in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Stacy, it's been a great night so far. Yeah. And coming up next, men's middleweight 175 to 199, Jorje Aragon and Justin Fallon. One of the matchups that everybody has been looking forward to here tonight. Whether you're watching anywhere around the world, hanging with us on Twitter, or whether you're here at the Deuce, everybody's been looking forward to Fallon and Aragon here tonight.
I'm one of them. I'm a fan too. And their gyms travel deep, so I would not be surprised to hear a lot of yelling tonight.
We're looking forward to these two great athletes coming into the Rush Club pit here tonight. And to get it started with Aragon and Fallon, here is DP, Derek Price.
Okay. Mike. All right.
I feel like I can breathe up here.
All right, we are back. It is time for the men's middleweight championship. Two of the prettiest functional fitness athletes you have ever laid your eyes on will be making their way out here. Geographically, their respective gyms only a couple miles apart. I've seen this particular kid train over the last 5 years, leaps and bounds. Both of these guys are regional level athletes. But I'm going to bring out mi amigo de la Sick Fit, Scottsdale, Arizona, Jorje Aragon.
And ready to throw down tonight.
All right, this next guy, I've never seen him work out with a shirt on, so he might be in for some treat tonight if he keeps it on. Get your cameras ready, lady. When I said this is the prettiest CrossFitter on the planet, put your hands together. CrossFit Blur, Justin Fallon!
I talked to him for a while last night, getting ready for this event. He said he owes his determination and competitive side to his mother and his heart to his father, and that's a pretty good combination, and he owes his athletic ability to his brothers. He said he had to be the oldest and not let the younger ones beat him, and that was a lot of pressure for him growing up.
Without question, you're going to see Jorge on the right and Justin on the left tonight. For time, they're going to go 5-4-3, clean and jerk at 205 pounds and ring muscle ups. After that segment is done, they're going to move over to 50 double unders, 40 chest to bar pull-ups, and then 30 more of those burpees to the plate. So 5 clean and jerks, 5 ring muscle ups, 4 of each, 4 of each, 3 of each, 3 of each, and then they'll move on.
Aragon, a junior Olympic runner, MMA training, taekwondo, cross-country runner. Elite was up at 4:30 in the morning every day running with his father when he was just a kid. Meanwhile, for Justin, he likes to chill when he's not training, go swimming, play some golf. When he's not training athletes, he's training himself. Said he feels incredibly blessed and just fortunate to live the life he lives. Let's go back up to get it started. Into the pit, DP, Derek Price.
All right, we're back. Jorge, are you ready? Jorge, I guess I'm going to take that. He said, I'm going to throw my sweaty shirt in your face on camera. And Justin said, your shirt's taking its ass to the crowd. Justin, are you ready to do this? Jorge, you ready to do this? Mike, are we good? Cue it up, sir.
There's so much CrossFit floor in the house tonight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Starting off with the clean and jerks at 205 pounds. You can feel the barbell hit the ground under your feet. When they're done with that, they're going to go right onto those ring muscle ups. So we've got a combination of Olympic lifting and gymnastics in this first segment of the workout.
And those ring muscle ups are absolutely brutal.
Going rep for rep on those clean and jerks. See what they do on their muscle ups. Looking for their arms to be completely locked out at the top. That's what's going to signify a good rep.
Justin Fallon had an easy time with these so far.
Jorge's down first, moving on to now his set of 4. So he's going to go 4 clean and jerks and then 4 muscle ups.
Almost neck and neck right now. Aragon and Fallon.
These guys are going for a push jerk instead of a split. When the weight gets heavier, we might see on that round of 3 that they're going to start to split their feet at the bottom. But for now, they've got the strength to go into a push.
Back to the ring muscle ups, doing 5, then 4, then 3 in this duel to get it going.
It's like synchronized muscle ups. Looking for that full straight locked out arm at the top.
And these rings are not stationary, they move.
A fail for both of them at the same time. Justin's first back up. He's going to take the lead.
So much muscle strength, but also stability and balance.
It's unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. You know, in functional fitness, being able to do a muscle up is like the holy grail of movements. There is a serious amount of celebration that takes place. These guys are strong. Picking back up this barbell, 205 pounds, lightweight, easy for them.
What a great event. The clock approaching 5 minutes on the countdown.
They've got the Bourke crowd, they've got the Sigma Scottsdale crowd here. And Jorge's already moved on to his double unders. So now this is where we're going to see who has been training at volume. So we moved on from the Olympic lifting and gymnastics to a volume of 50 double unders, 40 chest to bar pull-ups, and then 30 burpees. We think that the first part of that workout was rough. Yeah, it was, but it just got harder.
Look at Aragon comfortably in the lead now over Fallon. Doing those double unders, but Fallon catching up now. But Aragon doubled over as he heads to do the chest to bar pull-ups.
The trick here is making sure that your chest hits the bar on every repetition. Our judge on the side there is making sure that that rings true. Meanwhile, Justin's going to make short work of those double unders and he'll be on that bar in no time. Looks like Jorge's 17 in, if I was reading Eric's lips right.
Justin's got to keep this going now with Aragon having trouble.
There's always those pivotal moments in these challenges, Jim, where you can steal. You can see exactly what's going on, and you can take that lead. Just over 3 minutes left.
Aragon Aragon goes for more chalk. Justin hopping back up, trying to bang out as many as he can right now. Catch up to Aragon.
We also talked about this crowd tonight, Jim. This is sold out. We have packed people in here tonight.
Unbelievable. What an event. This is an exhilarating sporting event. I've done everything you can possibly do sports-wise, and this is as thrilling, as much fun as anything I've ever done. And a lot of it has to do with the passion and the love from the fans for these competitors. These are regular people, everyday people with jobs and families. These aren't world-class athletes from the time they were little kids. These are people who have had to work as hard as you can possibly work to get to where they are now.
No question. And they're why we're here. This is why we exist. We want to give them the platform to become the superheroes that they want to be. And Jorge's done, and moving on to his burpees. That's 1 of 30.
Look at Fallon there. Aragon moves on to the burpees.
I talked to Jorge about this championship bout last night when we had the press conference, and he saw the men's middleweight. And I said, if you get this belt, and he looked at me and said, if I get the belt, so you know that he's here to take that belt home tonight and to defend it in November.
Outstanding performance by Aragon, under 2 minutes remaining, as Fallon continuing to fade a little bit here. What an elite athlete he is, but Aragon, with that versatile type of training, the running, the cross country, the junior Olympian in the 800 meter and 4x800 meter. He had a 2.24 800 meters when he was 12 years old, and he is about to become a Rush Club champion at men's middleweight.
A minute and a half left. Jorge, born in Mexico, lived in Argentina, traveled to Texas, and then landed in Arizona. He heard about CrossFit, functional fitness that way, got introduced to Sickness Scottsdale, and he's never looked back.
Aragon having trouble now with the burpees. Fallon trying to make it up now, looking good. I think Aragon's got too much of a lead though, Stacy. 1 minute remaining in this duel between Jorge Aragon and Justin Fallon, men's middleweight. Championship on the line here at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. Look at Fallon continuing to bang these out. Aragon fighting with everything he has to maintain this lead. 40 seconds left.
Nobody here is going to stop until they hear time. You can hear the Rush Club Nation crowd chanting. He's got his thick-fit family right in front of him. They're going to cheer him all the way down to 3, 2, 1.
20 seconds left for Aragon to hold on to that lead over Fallon.
Jorge's almost got this wrapped up. He's got one more, and that's a wrap.
Jorge Aragon, the winner over Justin Fallon. Both men valiant competitors and some very, very tough challenges as Aragon becomes the men's middleweight champion here at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. An absolutely fantastic job by him, just pulled away on those ring muscle-ups and then whipped through the double unders.
We're going to take a look at some of the highlights from an interesting perspective. It was fun to watch Jorge. He focused on those double unders and went completely unbroken. You know, both of these guys are incredible athletes, and they put on one heck of a show tonight.
Chest to bar pull-ups from both guys there. Look at Fallon's face as he got sweaty. It was hard for him to hang on to that bar, and there you look at some of the burpees there at the end of that duel. Aragon, the winner. Let's make it official with Derek Price.
All right, we are back, and we are crowning our men's middleweight division. Rush Club 001. I kind of don't want to touch you, so I'm going to kneel you over there. Our winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Jorge Aragon. Jorge, you've been training for a long time, man. I know you've been chasing this dream. I've seen you at the competitions 5 years ago. I see you at regionals now. How's this working out for you? Oh. Who wants my sweaty shirt? Everybody moved. How's this working out for you, Jorge?
I fucking love it.
How's your training going, buddy?
I'm getting stronger every day.
All right, man. This is one of the best in the business, everybody. Jorge Aragon.
and that was awesome. Didn't really work out how you wanted. What do you think?
Sorry for getting all sweaty. Yeah, I didn't hear your question, I'm sorry.
Didn't really work out how you wanted. What do you think went wrong?
Just the muscle-ups I broke twice.
Those darn muscle-ups!
Yeah, I did it 3 times and never broke, so.
They get you every time.
They were an unfaithful bitch today.
Well, we want to see you back again, everybody. One more time for Justin! All right, you guys, the ladies had a turn. It's time for the guys. We want to see your muscles. That's right, we need people that love to walk around with their shirt off, right? People like Danny Nichols, he loves to walk around with his shirt off. We want guys that like to show their muscles. Where are my girls at? 2 guys right here, Kimberly. All right, who do we have?
Dan Pilo.
Dan, what are you showing off today?
I don't really know.
All the ladies want you to take his shirt off, right? Yeah! Take it off. Where's my competitor? Where's my competitor? All right, ready? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, that wasn't really loud. All right, what's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick, what are you showing off?
What are we doing?
Your abs, let's go. On 3, 1, 2, 3 for Patrick. All right, Kimberly, who won? I think Dan won. All right, we're gonna give it to Dan. Dan, great job. Patrick. All right, thank you guys. Remember, #RushClubNation, #RushClub001. Let us know what you think. Was Dan really the winner? Stacey and Jim, back to you.
Thank you very much, Brooke. Great job. As always, a tremendous night so far at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. Still to come, of course, our men's heavyweight matchup with Scott Porter and Sam Dancer, Nikki, Carlin, and Tennil Reed. Next up, Darcie Warren and Becky Clark in the women's lightweight division. This is Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff.
I am Miranda Oldroyd. I have been a trainer for 10 years and have been competing in the sport of fitness for 5 years, hoping to one day qualify and compete in the CrossFit Games. I will wear the compression socks in workouts or the little sleeves, double unders, obviously tons and tons of double unders, high rep box jumps. If you're not getting as sore, you're able to squat better later, you know, so maybe I don't need to jump or run again. But if my calves are all bound up from doing that, my squat position is going to be altered or I'm not going to be as powerful. And I've tried other brands of compression and I liked it, but the difference between the CEP compression gear, it's medical grade, it's the highest quality stuff out there. I have noticed a huge difference just in how it works. They're freaking hard to put on, which you can tell the difference just in that, how much more compression you're getting compared to other companies, feeling how much more difficult they are to put on. You can see the quality and how much better compression you're getting.
Get in the best shape you've ever been with the best jump rope on the market, used by the top competitors at the CrossFit Games.
Hi, I'm David Newman, owner of Arc Smart Gear and inventor of the Arc jump rope. When it comes to jump ropes, one size does not fit all. That is why each Arc jump rope is custom built to your body type and your skill level.
RX ropes are offered in a variety of colors and multiple cable weights to choose from. Visit our website for more information or stop into Demo 1 today. RX jump ropes, the most functional speed ropes on the planet.
Welcome back to Rush Club 001. Jim Grieshaber and Stacey Snyder. This great event presented by KillCliff. And Stacey, we have had an outstanding time here tonight. We've seen some elite competitors, and we're only getting better as the night moves on. Up next, women's lightweight division, Darcie Warren and Becky Clark.
6 down, 3 to go. These two are absolutely unbelievable. Both of them came in for this event tonight. I personally am excited to watch this one.
It's going to be a lot of fun here with Darcie Warren and Becky Clark. To get it started, let's go into the pit and Derek Price.
All right, we are back. Next up, for your viewing pleasure, we are going to watch the lightweight women throw down. You're about to see two high-level competitors, both of them with the Southwest region last year. I had the pleasure of calling both of them. One of my favorite came down here with her husband and decided, why would I fly and miss out on a 12-hour drive from Salt Lake? This is the mother of 6 children. I'm going to say that again. This woman has 6 children. Come out onto the stage, Miss Darcie Warren!
Never break a sweat, cause I live in it till I'm at the top. Jump without a net. Never break a sweat, cause I live my life like it's all I got.
Speaking of Darcie and her husband last night, I asked them what it's like to have 6 because I have 3. They said once you get past 3, it's just nothing really changes, just more bodies running around. But she didn't get to do anything besides cheerleading in high school. She wanted to do what her brothers did, football, wrestling, hunting, etc. But she's okay with that now, as she's got that competitive spirit that they had. Now let's meet her opponent, Becky Clark. Here's DP.
All right, facing off against Miss Darcie Warren for the lightweight female championship here at Rush Club 001. If you've been around long enough, you have seen her before. She shows up, she smiles, she dominates. Welcome to the stage, Rush Club Nation. Once again, put your hands together, Becky Clark!
Recently engaged, she's also a Marine in the reserves. She chose a beautiful anthem to rock out to. She says that in the press conference last night that when you're training in the gym, it's usually against yourself or the clock. So she really strategized taking this head-to-head duel tonight.
Darcie Warren and Becky Clark, women's lightweight. Let's take a look at what these girls will be doing here tonight.
For time at the 10-minute time cap, 10 handstand push-ups, 20 pistols, 30 double unders. Then they're going to move into a 1-3-1-5-3-1, 10 power cleans and bar muscle-ups. Moving over then to double unders, pistols, and handstand push-ups in a reverse rut count. It's just a little bit of everything in this duel.
Let's get it started with Derek Price.
All right, back to the action. This is a 10-minute time cap, one of the longest ones we have. Why? Because we want to watch the lightweight girls, Darcie and Becky, get down. August Schmidt, thanks for the 10-minute programming. As always, we love it. Becky, are you ready? Darcie Warren, are you ready? All right. Michael Anders says yes. Sit down, get a chair. This is 10 minutes worth of effort. Let's do it, Mike. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, do work.
Darcie Warren and Becky Clark on the way. Warren on the left and Clark on the right, starting with some handstand push-ups.
There's something about doing a push-up. There's something about doing a handstand, and then we put them together. Now they're moving into the pistols. Again, this is that one leg movement, making sure that we're seeing the hip below the knee crease. That's what the judges are looking for every single one of these repetitions.
And that's every single muscle in your leg and your lower back and your core working together right now for these pistols.
Jim, are you noticing Becky's shoes back there?
Pretty stylish with the Chuck Taylors.
She's rocking some Chucks. Becky making quick work of those pistols and moving on now for 30 double unders. We've seen a pretty consistent theme with that tonight. It is one of those, either you're going to make it or break it in this movement. Unbroken is definitely the way to go. And that little snag would give Darcie the lead that she's looking for.
Darcie catching up to Becky, who had a slight lead. 30 double unders, then they move on to 1-3-1-5, 1-3-1. Hanging power cleans and bar muscle ups.
So the bar is start from an upright position just above the knee. And from that point, they're going to move on to those power cleans. That's why we're talking from the hang. The bar muscle up, lightweight, light work for Darcie, almost a little stumble on her way back to the bar. Now she's going to do 3 of those same more movements.
Darcie almost slipped on the powder.
Yeah.
Darcie with the lead over Becky. Now Becky heading over to that pull-up bar as well.
At the top of the bar, we want to see the arms fully locked out. That's how you're going to get a good rep there. Becky getting right back into that big hip to get it right back on top of the bar. Now we move into the round of 1 again. So we're going back and forth with this ladder that we have programmed.
Warren with the slight lead over Clark as Clark gets set to get up for another bar muscle up.
You can do 1 of anything, but now you got to take on 5 of everything. So that's 1 for Darcie here from the hang. It's that big shoulder shrug that's going to start generating that momentum and that quick catch at the top with the elbows moving fast. This weight tonight for these ladies is 125 pounds, Jim. Keep in mind that this is lightweight women. That means that they're weighing in at 139 pounds or less, and they're moving that bar like it's nothing.
6 kids for Darcie Warren, ranging from teenage all the way down to 3. Meanwhile, Becky Clark, a United States Marine Corps officer, has trained, mentored, and programmed for her Marines since 2011, using competitive fitness to do that. Looking to catch up with Darcie Warren here on those muscle-ups. Warren finishes the muscle-ups. Now Clark needs some more chalk as she heads back to the round of 3. Round of 1, then back to the bar for 1. So it's 1-3-1, 5-1, and now they're back to the round of 3, and then 1 to finish. So she'll do 3 of these here.
You can see the focus on Darcie's face. There might be a room of people here, but she is focused on the task at hand right now and nothing else.
And look at where the clock is. They're not even at 4 minutes yet. They're whipping through this.
This is a 10-minute time cap, and these girls are going to be done, I'm going to say, maybe 5.5.
Wow. Look at Darcie Warren. Those muscle-ups right now. She needs to do 3. That's 2. Becky Clark on the other side just getting started with the muscle-ups.
Darcie letting out a yell at the top, that key eye to help get her through it. She says that she's a full-time mom and a full-time beast, and this is exactly why.
Becky's on her last muscle-up now as Darcie finished with her power clean, and now the muscle-up before she heads back for 30 double unders.
You know, Becky talking in the press conference last night, Jim, they said head-to-head is much more of a mental game, so you can prepare all you want. But you can't really prepare for the mental and the psych out that happens when you take on these challenges head-to-head. Darcie going back to the rope now.
Darcie on fire with the double unders as Clark efficiently trying to catch up. Darcie is like lightning, both girls.
The amount of focus on Darcie's face right now, every muscle flex and engage, unbroken on the double unders, and here we go, right into those pistols.
Clark just starting the pistols, slightly behind.
But look at Becky move. She's moving up and down like she's a polo stick right now. This is going to be tight, Jim.
Maybe this is why she's wearing the chucks for balance on the bottom. They're a little fatter on the sole.
Who knows? Who knows? If that makes pistols easier, I'm buying Chuck Taylor's tomorrow.
Becky with a little balance trouble there, but she's close to catching up to Darcie now.
Both of these are regional level athletes, and they're not strangers to pistols. They've taken this on workout after workout, competition after competition. But you have to remember, they've already done this once.
Becky takes the lead.
Becky took the lead.
Handstand push-ups. 10 of them. Becky Clark and Darcie Warren going to the wire here at Rush Club 001. Who's going to win?
If Darcie goes unbroken. Oh, and it's over. It's over.
Darcie Warren.
Becky snuck in there. That was unbelievable.
6 minutes.
not to check for the official outcome because it was so close, but I thought I saw Becky take that one from out of nowhere.
What a great comeback by Becky Clark against Darcie Warren, and a tremendous duel here tonight. Stacey, let's take a look at these two girls in action.
I mean, it's just no small feat with what they did tonight. They took on everything from handstand push-ups, pistols, double unders, moved on to the bar and the barbell. Those pistols, I think that maybe it was Becky's tempo and the pistols that really pushed her ahead.
And then she got to the handstand push-ups. Let's go into the pit for the official decision and our main man, Derek Price.
All right, Darcie Warren and Becky Clark putting on a show for us today, but winning and edging out, taking a 3-second victory, Miss Becky Clark. Now, Becky, you've been to Rush Club when it was outside, when it was inside, when it was here, it was other places. Now you're here at Rush Club 001. Talk about it a little bit. Tell us the morphology of Rush Club and what it means to you as an athlete.
I mean, it's just the best part is having the crowd this close. At an event like regionals or any other competition, you know they're far away, but up here I can see the faces. That helps. And then going against somebody that's your same weight, like you know we're the same strength, and it's just going to come down to a couple seconds.
And it did. It came down to 3 seconds. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, these are your female lightweights. Darcie Warren. Darcie, thank you for putting out. And Becky Clark, your winner.
Becky Clark, but what a performance by Darcie Warren. Jim Grieshopper, Stacey Snyder, Derek Price, Brooke Garduno at the Deuce in downtown Phoenix. When we come back, we have one that everybody's been waiting for. Tennil Reed, Nikki Carlin, Women's Middleweight Championship on the line. Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff, rolls on right after these words.
I have been a trainer for 10 years and have been competing in the sport of fitness for 5 years, hoping to one day qualify and compete in the CrossFit Games. I will wear the compression socks in workouts or the little sleeves, double unders, obviously tons and tons of double unders, high rep box jumps. If you're not getting a sore, you're able to squat better later, you know, so maybe I don't need to jump or run again, but if my calves are all bound up from doing that, my squat position is going to be altered or I'm not going to be as powerful. And I've tried other brands of compression and I liked it, but the difference between the CEP compression gear, it's medical grade, it's the highest quality stuff out there. I have noticed a huge difference just in how it works. They're freaking hard to put on, which you can tell the difference just in that, how much more compression you're getting compared to other companies, feeling how much more difficult they are to put on. You can see the quality and how much better compression you're getting.
Rush Club 001 is presented by KillCliff, test positive for awesome, and by X Training Equipment, highest quality equipment at the best price. All right, back here, pit side at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. Jim Grieshaber, Stacy Snyder. What a night we've had so far, Stacy. 7 belts presented so far, 2 more to go. Everybody's been looking forward to our next matchup in the women's middleweight division between 140 and 155 pounds. Nikki, Carlin, and Tennil Reed, 2 of the more elite competitive fitness athletes you will ever see jump into the Rush Club pit.
Without question, they both competed in the Southwest region this year. They finished 6th and 7th. So there is time now to see who's going to take home the belt tonight.
And 2 very fit athletes as well as lovable personalities. The fans will be going crazy for this one. Let's get it started, send it up to the pit, and our main man, Derek Price.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a few matches left. These may be some of the more highly anticipated because you've seen her around, you've seen both of them. Both of these ladies are regional competitors. One of them is a local. You'll know her when you see her. She's been out a million times. Coming back out one more time here at Rush Club 001. Middleweight contender, Miss Tennil Reed.
Her gym rolls deep. She's got massive amounts of vocal support. She's kind of a vocal gem. So she'll be one to watch for sure.
Tennil Reed has 3 sisters, and that's why she said she's so competitive. She's the oldest and has spent her whole entire life competing in sports like this and loves competitive fitness. We'll talk more about her as this rolls on, but let's meet her opponent, Nikki Carlin. Here's Derek.
And to face Tennil Reed here at Rush Club 001, going heads up in the middleweight female division, one of the happiest, bubbliest, most intelligent CrossFit athletes I've ever met, all the way down from Utah, Nikki Carlin!
Here comes Nikki, 25 years old, 25 years of amazing attitude. She is as much fun as she is strong.
And talking to Nikki last night was so cool because she said, hey, just because girls with muscles have muscles doesn't mean we're supposed to grunt and groan when something goes our way during competition. So when she sets a personal record, a PR on a lift, you'll hear her give a little girly scream. She said, just because I have big muscles doesn't mean I can't be a girly girl. She likes to dance to stay loose out there. Just 2 very delightful girls. And here's what they'll be doing, Stacey.
Taking on tonight is 6-minute time cap, 3 rounds of 1 rope climb, 14 wall balls at 20 pounds and 21 double unders. Then 2 rounds, 7 handstand push-ups, 14 chest to bar pull-ups, 7 cleans, 4 cleans, 14 toes to bar, and 7 clean and jerks.
Very good job. Whipping right through that, Stacy Snyder, as we look on our left at Nikki Carlin and Tennil Reed on the right.
Nikki is wearing the red shorts, and for now, Tennil's in the blue tank top. She may or may not keep that on, but she's in the black shorts. Tennil says losing is not an option. Nikki says, I play to win. These girls are friends out of here, but now they're going head to head.
Tennil said she's so busy she has to cook all her meals on one day and prepare them for the whole week. She runs in, grabs the meal, eats it on the run on the way to the next thing she's doing, and then comes back home and goes to sleep.
Wake up, do it all over again.
She works at Preferred Rehab in Tempe, Arizona, has a doctorate in physical therapy. Crowd ready for this one. Reed and Carlin, Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. To get it started, let's go back to DP.
All right, back to the middleweight division of the women's competition here. Tennil Reed, are you ready, girl? Yup, Nikki Carlin, one of the happiest fitness people I've ever met. Are you ready? Always. Mike, are we good to go? The clock says yeah, he says yeah. 10 seconds is on the board. Let's do it. We only have a couple races left. Get behind them in 3, 2, 1, do work.
We're going to start with one rope climb, 14 wall ball shots at 20 pounds each, and 21 double unders, 3 rounds of each right now. How important is pace at the early part of this?
It's hard to tell because you want to pace, but you're also competing for a belt. So you want to maybe come out fast and then tear back a little bit, speed up, slow down. It's like training for a race. Traditionally in workouts found in gyms across this country, we're going to see women use a 14-pound wall ball to complete this movement. Not here, not tonight. They're rocking 20 pounds. Tennil rocking through her double unders. Nikki over here giving a little bit of a stumble. We've seen in earlier challenges tonight that those little stumbles on double unders can be the break.
Not in the place. Stream over.
Back over to those wall balls, and Nikki's rocking her signature red. We saw her use that color at regionals this year, all in red. She's doing it again now. They are going rep for rep. And Tennil's done and moving on to her next round of double unders.
Wow. These two, no wonder everybody wanted to see this one.
Man, Tennil just never ceases to amaze me. She competes all over this country. She took third at the Europa in Florida. She took first last year and this year that they can beat down. Fourth place at Sickest of the Southwest. Sixth place at the Southwest Regionals. And she is just cruising through this workout tonight. She's on her third round of those wall balls. She's going to move over to her double unders. We're going to start to see some changes in the movements.
And we just hit the 2-minute mark as she flies through this. Nikki Carlin has some work to do to catch up as she's just on the rope climb now. Nice and easy up there.
You never know what people are going to come out and surprise you. We saw Darcie and Becky. We thought Darcie was going to have a sizable lead, and then out of nowhere, in 3 seconds, Becky took it home. So who knows what movement might trip somebody up.
The 14 wall ball shots for Nikki Carlin, as she's got just a few of those under her belt now. Meanwhile, Tennil Reed continuing to breeze through the workout.
She's moved on to
handstand push-ups.
She's moved on to the second part of this workout, which is 2 rounds of the handstand push-ups, the chest to bar pull-ups, full cleans. We're talking about a full clean being caught in the bottom of that squat, standing it up, and toes to bar, and then a clean and jerk. So, I mean, it's everything and the kitchen sink for these ladies tonight.
Handstand push-ups, chest to bar pull-ups, cleans, 14 toes to bar, 7 clean and jerks. 2 rounds of all this for Tennil, who's in the lead comfortably now over Nikki, although Nikki is making up a little bit of time. And a little bit of distance as well.
So it looks like we've actually had a change in the standard with our judges, so they are allowed to use a power clean situation tonight for that movement. So instead of having to catch at the bottom of the squat, she's standing it up nice and tall. Those fast elbows, how she's able to catch that bar so quickly.
Doing a nice job working through those cleans.
We're going to see that ladder now of 7-14, 7-14, 7, alternating between the gymnastics movement and then also working on the barbell.
Tennil is still on fire. She's working at a crazy fast pace here tonight. Going back to the chest to bar pull-ups. Nikki going to clean.
Tennil's working on the toes to bar. This movement has to go back behind her. So Eric is checking to make sure that her feet move back behind her and then touch the bar at the top of the movement. That signifies a clean rep.
Wow. 14 of these.
Yeah, no big deal, right?
She's close now.
You know, we talked about pacing earlier, Jim, and I don't know that Tennil has anything but go. So she is just cooking through this workout tonight. Done with the toes to bar, and now moving on to clean and jerks.
Tennil's way ahead of Nikki, even though they're both at the barbell. 7 clean and jerks for Tennil. This crowd letting her hear it.
Nikki moving on to the toes to bar. Quick work of this movement. This could be where she catches up some of that time.
4 more for Tennil Reed. As we hit the 5.5-minute mark of this women's middleweight championship here at Rush Club 001 presented by KillCliff. You look at Nikki Carlin doing the toes to bar, and Tennil Reed 2 more on the clean and jerks, and she'll be the champion here tonight in the women's middleweight division.
At some point there's not too much more that you can do to catch up.
Tennil Reed gets it done.
She's done with that first round. She has a second round now of all those movements to do.
And then the pull-ups, back to the cleans, goes to bar, and the clean and jerks. Last round for her.
4 lights out. Apparently we missed a step there, Jim. We're done. Smooth's done. We hit the time cap.
We were
I forgot about that. I was going all the way through. We hit a time cap.
6 minutes.
Why stop watching?
A great performance, Stacy, by Tennil Reed, just relentless from the start.
Without question, Tennil and Nikki are friends. They took on this challenge without, I mean, it was insane. It was insane to watch. It was fast. It involved everything in it. We had rope climbs, we had clean and jerks, we had toes to bar, handstand push-ups. Don't forget the 20-pound wall balls, and then moving over to the barbell. These ladies went through all of it tonight.
Wow, look at Tennil there. That tenacity. And there's Nikki, who just wasn't fast enough here tonight for that girl, Tennil Reed. Determination on her face. The women's middleweight champion here at Rush Club 001 is Tennil Reed. Let's go up to the pit and Derek Price.
All right, I am here to grab the hand of the middleweight female Rush Club 001 winner, Tennil Reed. Now, Tennil, you don't get to leave just yet. The world wants to know. You never seem to slow down that entire workout. I don't think you stepped away until the very end. If it wasn't for the time clock, you would have kept going. I have a feeling that that's how you train. Tell us, where's your training taking you this year, and what are you looking forward to doing this year?
As always, I'm always looking just to get better and better. That's what we're all here for, right?
All right, I love talking to them when they're totally out of breath. One more time, everybody, Nikki Carlin and Tennil Reed, thank you very much.
All right, you guys, we have one duel left, but we want to know what you think was the duel of the night. So jump on our Facebook, tweet us, we're on Instagram, hashtag Rush Club Nation, hashtag Rush Club 001. But before we get to the main event, Sam versus Scott, we want to give away some more free stuff, right? All right, girls, give it away.
Championship belts, and we have our main event coming up next, Stacy Snyder, in the men's heavyweight division, 200 plus pounds, 2 of the strongest, most disciplined, and fiercest competitors who will step into the Rush Club pit. Scott Porter and Sam Dancer is coming up next. The men's heavyweight championship on the line when we wrap it up at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff right after this.
RX jump ropes were designed specifically for the CrossFit athlete. RX jump ropes are built to be extremely durable, completely reliable, and supremely versatile. And they will go as fast as you need them to. The only question is, how fast do you want to go?
Rush Club 001 is presented by KillCliff. Test positive for awesome.
All right, we are back. This is the main event here at Rush Club 001. This is what you came to see. These are the gorillas of the sport. But before we get too deep into it and you guys run out, I want to say a special thank you, Christina, Michael Anders, and Eric Walker for being out here and judging this tonight. Put your hands together. Without judges, it doesn't happen. And I promise you, nobody wants that job. Without further ado, let's get to it. The first guy I'm going to bring out is a gym owner on the north side of town, Spartan Fit, Phoenix Fire Department. Welcome your giant, Scott Porter!
Taking on Sam Dancer, he said we're both strong, but Sam has to try to be pretty. I just am.
Wow, and he's deadlifts 705 pounds at 220-pound body weight. 2011, America's Strongest Man runner-up. About 4 years ago, got into competitive fitness, just trying to change things up for longevity as a firefighter, which is what he does in his everyday life, and also a Spartan CrossFit owner, and just making this sport his life right now, has fallen in love with it, and he has been great and elite at everything he's ever done in his life, but so has his opponent, Sam Dancer. Let's meet him now with DP.
All right, that music gets me pumped up, fired up, and brings me back. Now, if Scott Porter isn't enough and an amazing specimen, we brought in one of the biggest, baddest, strongest dudes in the game. The man needs no introduction. We're going to give it to him anyway. Rush Club Nation, put your hands together for the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Sam Dancer!
Sam said coming into this that he was glad that his competitor had the time to practice.
Played Division I football as a running back, also track and field at Western Illinois. And he has been an elite athlete athlete, but said that competitive fitness by far the toughest workouts. He said he thought he was in shape when he was a Division I football player until he took up this sport. Scott Porter, Sam Dancer, the men's heavyweight championship here at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. Let's get it started with Derek.
All right, we are back on the floor. We're going to kick it off, Rush Club Nation. In case you haven't done the math, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 405 pounds that they're getting ready to move, and gymnastics, and moving the ball, etc. One last order of business I haven't done all night, and I'm going to get in trouble, so I'm going to do it right now. I've said thank you to everybody in the room. I pointed out all my friends, said hi to the judges, but I haven't thanked my wife, Heather. I love you so much, babe. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for supporting me. All right, that just happened. It's going to be a good night for this kid. All right. Sam Dancer, are you ready? Scott Porter, are you ready? Damn, he's a sexy beast. Michael Anders, are we ready to throw down? Let's do it. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. This is the heavyweight championship in 3, 2, 1. Do work.
Scott Porter and Sam Dancer on the move. 7-minute time limit, counting down as they get it going here with 25 chest to bar pull-ups. Tim Greashopper, Stacy Snyder, pitside this main event at Rush Club 001 for the men's heavyweight championship. Rush Club 001 presented by KillCliff. It's been a great night so far and a tremendous start for both of these guys here in our main event, Stace.
Without question, Sam is actually working out of Diablo CrossFit now as part of the San Francisco Fire for the NPGL. He moved to California to build a relationship and work out all day and also to be paid to be a professional athlete. So they had him move to California. The rest of it is just icing on the cake. I want to take a second, Jim, just real fast to give a shout out to our sponsors, CEP, Wadstar, RX Smart Gear, the Sox Box, X Training Equipment, and KillCliff for helping us put the show on tonight.
Absolutely outstanding job by all of them. And our amazing crew here tonight on the Rush Club side, J5 Entertainment side, as well as we look at Scott Porter and Sam Dancer.
We've seen wall balls and other workouts tonight, but we've stepped it up for these heavyweights. We've given them a 30-pound wall ball. At the bottom of every squat, we're looking to make sure that it's below the knee crease. And we're done with that and moving on to a 405-pound deadlift. If anybody watched Sam compete this year at the Reebok CrossFit Games, he threw down a 655-pound deadlift. Oh, you know, just a little touch and go with 405. Unbelievable.
And Sam, a very competitive athlete, very unique individual as well, painting his nails. He said, I painted my toenails, and I felt like I looked good, felt good, and I was at my best when I started painting my fingernails. He's got green nails on every nail except one on each hand, which are the pinkies. They're purple. You know why, States? To raise awareness for people who have been bullied. Now, that is the kind of dude you want to be around. He says, a lot of people might not think it looks good because it has deep meaning for me, and it makes me feel good. I don't care what anybody thinks, and I don't think anybody's going to say anything to him either by the looks of him and the type of athlete that he is.
Absolutely not. And Scott Porter, his training background is strongman. So strongman events are where you build up for 60 seconds or less, and his training is picking up heavy things. The heaviest one he's ever lifted was 405 pounds, and he doesn't lift heavy that often now, training in functional fitness. That 705 max deadlift is outstanding, but we're seeing that 405 be a little bit more troublesome right now.
D-ball over the shoulder, 150-pound ball 10 times, and then they'll finish with burpee box jump. Sam Dancer in control of this one, though, way out ahead of Scott Porter.
So this is when we talk about strategy, right? We have about 4 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock. At this point, does Sam slow down, see what's going on, and take a breath in between? But this is all about heavy movement with heavy weights. We've got the 30-pound wall ball, the 405-pound deadlift. I tell you what, Jim, the background that Scott has in strongman might serve him well in getting that ball up and over his shoulder quickly.
Still trying to finish the deadlift, though. One more for Sam Dancer on the over the shoulder with the D-ball.
done with his deadlift and he's moving on to that D-ball now. 3 minutes and 11 seconds, 10 seconds left. We're going to see Scott pick up the D-ball, get that ball over his shoulder. Again, the point of that is to get the ball up and cradled into your lap, and then to use that big scooping motion to get it up and over your shoulder. Scott's going to take those on while Sam keeps going rep for rep with that burpee box jump.
Under 3 minutes remaining now as Sam Dancer cruising towards finishing this one off and winning the men's heavyweight championship tonight here at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. You can see the stunned faces of the crowd as they witness this incredible display by Dancer against a great athlete himself in Porter.
We saw what the workout was and who his competitor was. He's never looked at strongman training before, so he sought out his local strongman expert and learned the basics of picking up the stone. We saw him do short work with that D-ball. Now this burpee box jump is the burpee with the chest and quads hitting the ground and then up on the box with an open hip at the top. That's the clean rep. Just over 2 minutes left. We've got Sam taking a sizable lead in this workout. We've got Scott showing that this is why he's got that strongman strength.
Minute 50 and counting as you see the clock there. Sam Dancer getting it done here tonight as you look at Porter with that D-ball over the shoulder. 150 pounds 10 times.
A commanding lead for Sam at this point. We're just looking to get all the way through this workout. Scott struggling to get through those D-balls over the shoulder, but without question a strong competitor. It's just as much fun for us to watch as it is for the crowd to watch tonight. So it's interesting to see who they're going to trip on for this long minute. I bet they will play well.
Continuing on with the burpee box jumps.
You know, I got to tell you, this workout is no joke. You know, we've asked these guys to do a lot tonight. The chest bar pull-ups, the wall balls, they're taking on the 405-pound deadlift. Those D-balls over the shoulder, and now the burpee box jump. Sam getting the crowd into it, excited to be spending the last 30 seconds of his workout with a sizable lead tonight.
Sam Dancer about to finish this off. 2 more to do. He's going to finish these before the clock runs out. 1 more for Sam Dancer to win the Rush Club 001 Men's Heavyweight Championship.
They're going to go all the way to the clock, Jim. They're going to see how many reps they can get in. Scott's working his butt off right now. I got to say, that's all hard that Porter's putting out there with 4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen to this crowd letting these guys know how much they appreciate their effort here tonight. Way to finish it out at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. Scott Porter and the victorious Sam Dancer in the men's heavyweight division, 200 plus pounds. What a performance, Stacy, by Sam Dancer, putting on a show, showing everybody how this particular duel and these challenges were supposed to be done. What a performance.
Without question, it was hard out there for both of these guys. You know, they took on a lot tonight with a heavy weight. You know, it's interesting to see them do 405-pound touch and go deadlifts, which is absolutely unbelievable. You take a look back right now, Sam getting the crowd into it, Scott's working with the D-ball over the shoulder. They're pros at what they do, they're strong at what they do. It was awesome to watch.
Seeing the crowd into it the way they were, and Dancer just kept going on those burpees and box jumps. Just imploring the crowd at the end to get into it as much as possible. An incredible performance to close it out by Sam Dancer. He gets the belt from A.J. Richards, and let's go do that now with Derek Price.
All right, we are here with the super heavyweight champion and the winner of tonight's Rush Club 001 between Scott Porter and Sam Dancer. Tonight, the man that was victorious, the man, the myth, the legend, Sam Dancer. Sam, I'll keep it short and sweet because I know you're breathing hard. You've been training all day. This is your second workout. I'm super impressed with what went down here today, but how'd that workout go with the kids this morning in the donut eating competition?
Honestly,
It was a pretty tough workout, but I don't know if there's any way I would have done as well as I did without those kids just hyping me up and getting a little carbs in. So I'd have to give probably a good 80% of my abilities to win tonight to those young guys that pushed me this morning.
Now, Sam, you're an incredible champion. We love having you here. You have the belts on. Are we going to see you back?
You'll see me next year.
All right, put it together one more time. Scott Porter, Sam Dancer, heavyweight champions. One quick shout out on the way out the door. Check out Cal Phoenix Rise and his team as they're handing out tickets and whatnot at the door.
Hey, real quickly, I just want to thank everyone for coming here. This is such a blessing to have the opportunity. And like AJ already said, this couldn't be possible without you guys. So thank you, we love you, and we'll see you all next year.
Sam Dancer, everybody. One more time for Sam. What a performance by Sam here tonight at Rush Club 001, presented by KillCliff. As we wrap it up here this evening, Jim Grieshaber, AJ Richards, and Stacy Snyder. Stacy, we saw an incredible night of action here with Rush Club 001. Sam put the punctuation on it. What an incredible performance by so many athletes here tonight.
Without question, it was amazing to watch what they did tonight. Sam getting the crowd to cheer on with him as he was going through those burpee box jumps. It was absolutely unbelievable.
All right, and AJ, just a great night from start to finish. The crowd and the energy here tonight. Just talk about how you feel being a part of this here.
Yeah, thank you guys very much. It was an awesome night. Thanks for dealing with the heat and the crowd. You guys couldn't have made this any better for us. You couldn't have made it any better for the athletes. Thank you for being here. We look forward to seeing you at Rush Club 002, November 15th.
All right, November 15th, Rush Club 002. That's going to do it for us here tonight. For AJ and Stacy and everybody involved with Rush Club, don't forget rushclubnation.com. Also on Facebook and Twitter. Want to thank our entire crew, all of you for watching around the world, and everybody here at the Deuce for being a part of it. But most of all, the athletes. It's about the men and women who live their lives to train and participate in this great sport. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for supporting them. Thank you for supporting Rush Club and the fastest growing sport in the world. Until Rush Club 002, for everybody I just mentioned, Jim Grieshaber saying good night from the Deuce in Phoenix. We'll see you in November. Have a great rest of the weekend, everybody.